Hey YouTube, it's kind of Sensation 75, and I am coming to you guys first thing. Thank you guys for my subscribers. I have 27 subscribers, and I am um I am coming to you guys to give you a little bit of information about something that I suffer with. Whatever. I am coming to you guys to share with you a little information for real about something that I do suffer with, and it's called seborrheic dermatitis. Now, I'm not coming to discuss you guys or, gross you guys out. So anybody that's like, cringe about dandruff or anything like that, you might not watch this. But if you have dandruff, you might want to stay tuned and just, suck it up and listen, because there's something that I used to think. I used to think that I was suffering from this bad dandruff, and I was not. I was actually suffering from seborrheic dermatitis. And seborrheic dermatitis is very annoying, and it just makes you think that, oh, I got bad dandruff, it's bad or whatever, and it's not that. Some people do just have automatically dry, flaky skin, and that is dandruff. But if your symptoms seems kind of severe, and you be scratching until you about to hit your cranium, then you may have seborrheic dermatitis. Okay? So listen, this is seborrheic dermatitis, and they had a couple descriptions in here so you can kind of, say, I may have seborrheic dermatitis. So, seborrheic dermatitis is a common skin disorder that mainly affects the scalp, causing scaly, itchy red skin and stubborn dandruff. For infants, seborrheic dermatitis of the scalp may be known as cradle cap. Seborrheic dermatitis can also affect the face, the upper chest, back, and other oily areas. Turn the page. Got my pages all wet, you guys. Seborrheic dermatitis isn't harmful, but it can be uncomfortable and unsightly. Yes, it can. You may be able to treat seborrheic dermatitis yourself by recognizing its signs and symptoms, and by using a combination of self-care steps and over-the-counter non-prescription medications. Seborrheic dermatitis is a common skin disorder that mainly affects the scalp, causing itchy, yellow, and white scales that may attach to the hair shaft. The condition may also cause patchy, scaly, and thick crust on the scalp, as seen on my forehead here. I don't know if you can see that. You may say that looks like that acne, but it's not. It is a flare-up of seborrheic dermatitis. Sorry again to discuss you, but this is for real. So, let's see, a couple of causes for this. Oh, it says seborrheic dermatitis predominantly affects the scalp, but it can occur between folds of skin and on skin rich in oil glands. It can occur in between your eyebrows, on the sides of your nose, behind your ears, over the breastbone, in your growing area. Oh Lord Jesus, I thank you so much that I don't have that problem. And can you imagine? Okay, because there may be somebody suffering from that, so I'm very sorry. And sometimes under your armpits. You may experience periods when your signs and symptoms improve, alternating with times when they worsen. It says the exact cause of seborrheic dermatitis isn't known. Several contributing factors seem to play a role, including a yeast fungus called Malassezia that grows in the oily secretion found on the skin, sebum, along with bacteria. Antifungal treatments such as ketoconazole, we know it as Nizoral, are often effective, supporting the idea that yeast is a contributing factor. Okay, stress and fatigue can be a factor. Change of season, that really affects me a lot. The change of season, my face goes through it, okay? It says change of season. Outbreaks are usually worse in the winter. Neurological conditions. Little tongue-tied. Seborrheic dermatitis may also occur more frequently in people who have neurological conditions such as Parkinson's disease, HIV/AIDS. People with HIV or AIDS have an increased risk of seborrheic dermatitis. Now, this is me. Mine is all on my face and in my eyebrows and around my hairline. Behind my ears, I get bothered by it, and the nape of my neck. Going up a little bit further into my hairline and up here. What I use to help calm the symptoms, now that I am natural, it's easier to take care of. And this is not me trying to tell anybody who is relaxed that suffers from this to go natural. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm just telling you what works for me. And I didn't realize it until after I went natural. And I am 4 months natural, you guys. Excuse me. I realized that because I can wash my hair more, that it helps me to subside. It helps subside some of the flare-ups. It really does. I promise you. And it's harder when you're relaxed because you can't wash your hair as much. And that's a known fact because your hair will break off just like a dang on twig on a tree. So you know it. And when I realized that I can wash my hair more, I had less flare-ups. Now, with the weather conditions, you're going to still have flare-ups, but they won't be as bad, I promise. And again, I'm not trying to convert you. I'm just telling you what worked for me. Now, what I use on my hair right now and on my skin, and I wash my face twice a day with, which has been awesome for me. And I just started using this for 2.5 weeks, is my raw black African soap. And it's been working awesome. So that's what I use on my hair without it breaking out. Because that tea gel that I was using, not the brown kind, but the clear one, it breaks it. I mean, my hairs just get dry with or without a relaxer. And then I put a little smudge, just enough to smear on my face, not to get all super thick and greasy. But I use my raw shea butter on my face, and it smooths out my skin and everything. It moisturizes it. And when I have flare up like now, I use this Dermarex, and it says for psoriasis. Now I know you're like, but that says psoriasis. Yes, because psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, and eczema have some of the same traits. And sometimes seborrheic dermatitis can be mistaken as psoriasis or vice versa. So I do, in fact, have seborrheic dermatitis, but this helps out a lot. So I'm just letting you guys know this is what works for me. This is what I've tried, and it's been working for me. Yes, I do have a flare-up because there is no cure for it. You're going to always have a flare-up. It's about subsiding some of the flare-ups and making yourself comfortable because it's very uncomfortable and it's itchy. It burns. Those who know they have it, you know how you in there digging and you're like, oh my God, you just want to wash your hair. And those who don't realize it, but you're like, dang, I got dandruff, and it is bad. It's kicking my butt. You might want to, try to take some of those precautions, go see a dermatologist or something like that to see maybe you do have seborrheic dermatitis. So I just wanted to share this little information. Hopefully it was helpful to you guys. And I wasn't trying to discuss or gross out anybody, just trying to share a little bit of knowledge that I found out about myself. And so when I come on to the YT, you guys won't be looking like, what's wrong with Connie's face? Like I need some proactive or something, right? So nope, that's what my deal is. So I hope this was helpful once again, and I will talk to you guys soon.